this paper weight, then please room rate 60.
Sir,
Yes.
सर देयर इज अ रिक्वेस्ट सर प्लीज़
Yes, sir.
इफ़ आपको अगर लेट होने वाला है तो हमें पहले इन्फॉर्म कर दिया कीजिए।
Actually, I am very sorry for that. Okay. So actually, nowadays, invigilation duties are going on. So that is why.
नो प्रॉब्लम सर बट
No problem,
जस्ट
sir.
So it
हमें
will not
पहले
happen
इन्फॉर्म कर
for the
दिया
second
कीजिए
time.
तो
Yes,
सर
yes, yes.
थोड़ा
Okay.
सा इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिए सर पहले
Yes,
से।
sure, 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 sure. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you for your
थैंक यू सर।
patience. Mhm. Yes. So screen is visible to you, right?
यस सर विजिबल सर।
Okay.
Welcome students. This is picking section. We are going to start here the experiment in the picking section. And the aim of the experiment is to prepare a square paper weight. So the requirement of raw material for the square paper weight 50 into 6 mm by 6 plat. This plat is it is more than 100 mm.
सर
So we
म्यूट
have
सर
to
म्यूट।
cut the
Okay, okay.
50 into 50 into 6 mm. The breadth is already it is 50 mm and the length is it is more than 100 mm. So we have got the 50 mm length from this metal piece. And another one requirement of round rod. This round rod is 6 mm diameter and we need 40 mm length from this round rod. We have to cut from the lengthy pieces 40 mm length means 4 centimeter.
सर वीडियो खत्म हो गया सर नेक्स्ट वीडियो।
Wait, 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 wait. Hello.
Sir, when will you take the attendance?
we have to do some operations in the fitting section to prepare the experiment. So our aim of the experiment, I said, to prepare a square mesh tecoroid. The operations are first we have to do measuring, then holding, cutting, drilling and striking. So these are the operations we have to do step by step. First we have to do measuring operation. First you look at here. This one is how much in mm. You can see here this is more than 100 mm and it is more than 100 mm. So we have to cut it from the length of 50 mm. This one is scriber. First we have to use the scriber and steel rule. These are the tools and equipments. It is known as measuring tools. In steel rule, the least count of the steel rule in mm 0.5 mm and in inch 1/64 of an inch. There are two graduations. One is mm scale and another one is inch scale. Okay. Then it is the scriber. It is a serpent tools. It is a serpent tools which is used to make the straight lines on the metallic surface with a high gauge of accuracy. With a high gauge of accuracy, we have to use the scriber. It is a serpent tools. These two pointed at serpent. The bend angle is 7 to 15 degree. This is called scriber and it is made from hardened steel. Now we have to measure this one, and it is more than 100 mm. So we have to take 50 mm. 50 into 50 into 6 we require. We have to take 50 mm. First we have to make a small marking here, and then we have to use the tri-square. It is tri-square. It is a checking instrument which is used to check the perpendicularity of two adjacent sides of the workpiece or to check the flatness of the flat surface. It has consists two parts. This thick part is known as stock or beam and the thin part is called blade. So we have to keep the blade on the surface of the metal and we have to keep like this on the edge of the metal piece. Then we have to keep it straight and make a straight line by the help of this scriber. Now we done the straight lines. So we made the measuring operation and then after that marking operation.
Rashmi sir, are you there? Hello. Okay.
After this, we have dips in the holding device. It is a holding tubes or holding operation. You can call it holding operation. First, we have to keep inside this the metal piece like this. It is a holding device which its name is bench vise. It is called bench vise, and the parts of the bench vise are handle. This part is called handle, and this is called spindle. These two are called jaw plates. Movable jaw. Why it is called movable jaw? Because it is when we will move it will move, and this one is fixed jaw. Inside this there is a screw and box nut which is used to help the rotate the movable wheel. Now we have to fix like this. So we have to cut here from the cutting edge. So we have to cut here. We have already marked here. So now we learn about how to hold the workpiece and how to measure the workpiece and how to mark the workpiece. Now next step is cutting operation. So how to cut the metal. So you need one cutting tool. Its name is hacksaw. Hacksaw. This one is hacksaw frame, and in the hacksaw frame there is fixed a hacksaw blade to the hacksaw frame. What is hacksaw blade? Hacksaw blade is a cutting tool which is fixed to the hacksaw frame. It is certain specified blade. The specification of the hacksaw blade is TPI. TPI means teeth per inch. How many teeth per inch? According to the metal, we have to choose the blade. So we are cutting here mild steel flat. That's why we are using here 18 TPI blade. So how it will be fixed? These are the parts of the hacksaw. First listen. This is the handle, frame, wheel nut, stud. These two are called stud and these two are called pin. On the pin, the hacksaw blades are fixed like this. Now it is a tightening and loosening part. We have to tighten it more like this. You have to tighten it more, and at the time of fixing of the blade, you have to look here. We have to keep the direction of the blade. It should be forward direction. Why it is fixed to the forward direction? Because at the time of cutting, this one is forward stroke and this one is backward stroke. In the forward stroke, you apply more force. That's why we are using the blade. We are fixing the blade forward direction. Now we have to do the cutting operation. Wherever we have marked on the marking line, we have to make a small marking line like this. Then you have to stand like this, and you have to keep one hand here and also to the handle. Okay. Then we have to move the blade from top to bottom, from this to this, and we have to apply the force. Whatever the force we have to apply the force from the forward direction. At the time of push, you have to apply the force, not from the top.
Any question? Student?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, wait. Please wait, slow internet.
After cutting the metal piece by the help of this hacksaw, we got this metal piece. It is 50 into 50 into 6 mm mild steel flat we got. So one more thing I have not told you, why we are using here mild steel. Mild steel is a malleable steel. The carbon percentage of mild steel, the percentage of
Sir, mute.
mild steel is very low carbon steel, or you can call it low carbon steel. It is easy to bend.
I muted, right?
That's why we are using here mild steel. So we have already got 50 into 50 into 6 mm, 50 mm length, 50 mm breadth, and 6 mm thickness. The metal piece we have already got. Now the next procedure is, so your aim of the experiment is to prepare a square based paper weight. So first we have to make it square. This four corner should be perpendicular to each other, and we have got one tool. Its name is tri-square. It is used to check the perpendicular.
Sir, audio echo हो रहा है.
adjacent sides. These two are two adjacent sides. And one corner. So how it will be checked? This what is called stop the beam and
Let me mute again.
and this part is known as blade. First, we have to keep this side in the stock or beam side. First, we have to keep this one. We can touch to the edge of the blade, to the edge of the Now you can see here which part is touched to the metal piece. We have to reduce this dimension. So this gap between metal piece and blade, it should not be there. Then we can get the 90 degree. How it is possible? First we have to fix in the holding device, which is name is bench vise, like this. This is called jaw plate. The jaw plates, the metal piece maximum should be 2 to 3 mm, not more than that. Because then we have to do filing. Now, which part should be filing? Which part is touched to the metal piece? This part is touching to the blade of the transfer. So we have file this one.
Sir, video is freezing and the voice is also lacking, sir.
One more thing, this is flat file. It is a cutting.
It might be due to the internet delay. Please cooperate.
Tools, or it is a finishing tools. It is known as finishing, and it is comes under the category of cutting tools. Why it is cutting tools? Because it is used to reduce the dimension. How? On the body of the flat file, you can see here it is slant, parallel, and diagonal tips on the flat file body. So these are the parts of the. Look at the parts of the flat file handle. This part is tang, which is inside the handle, and this is called tip, edges, cutting point, and heel. So these are the parts of the flat file. Why it is called flat file? Because according to the shape, the files are named. It is flat shape file. That's why it is called flat file. There are many types of files. It is flat file you have to use in the mechanical workshop or BMS lab. So first we have to use here. How we have to use? Keep this line parallel and diagonal tips. So we have to rub on the surface of the metal piece which you want to reduce the dimension. So you have already checked this one. So we have to reduce this part dimension. We have to reduce this part dimension. So you can see here this part dimension we have to reduce. How? There are two filing processes. One is straight filing process and another one is draw filing process. So first we have to apply straight filing process. What is straight filing process? The file should move straight to your body. This is straight filing process. And another one is draw filing process. Draw filing process क्या है मैं आप लोगों को इसके बाद बताऊंगा. First we have to adopt the straight filing process. Straight filing process क्या है? ऐसे. First you have to keep the file like this and you have to keep your left hand on the tip of the file and you have to put some pressure. Then you can move it and stroke should be 40 to 50 per minute. So here there is some dust particles on the here. That means the dimension is reducing from the metal piece. Now we have to check it. Then check and file. Again, you have to check and file. Then in this process you can get the 90 degree. These two corners you can get the 90 degree. Then after these two corners complete, then you can adopt the same procedure for these two corners. And next procedure is draw filing process. What is draw filing process? Because after filing, ये जो सरफेस है, ये सरफेस ये आपका प्लेन नहीं होगा. तो इसको प्लेन करने के लिए यू हैव टू अडॉप्ट द ड्रॉ फाइलिंग प्रोसेस. ड्रॉ फाइलिंग प्रोसेस क्या है? We have to keep the file like this and we have to move like this. In this process, you can get the exact 90 degree. These two corners will be exact 90 degree. So your aim of the experiment is to prepare a square base paperweight and you will get square base paperweight. After completing the your corner 90 degree, your metal piece will be 48 into 48 mm square. तो आप लोगों को हमें चाहिए 48 mm into 48 mm स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर बेस पेपरवेट, तो ये हमें चाहिए। तो आप लोगों का ये जब कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, चारों कर्नर आप लोग को 90 डिग्री कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, ये 48 into 48 mm स्क्वायर हो जाएगा और उसके बाद ये दोनों साइड को बस फाइलिंग कर देना है, मतलब इट इज 49 mm ऑलरेडी है, तो आप लोग को ये दोनों साइड जस्ट फाइलिंग करके बस ये शाइनिंग होना चाहिए दो साइड। देन इसके बाद नेक्स्ट प्रोसीजर है वी हैव टू मेक द सरफेस फाइलिंग, मतलब ये आप लोग का हो गया 48 into 48 mm स्क्वायर, तो अभी ये 6 mm का थिकनेस है, सो वी हैव टू रिड्यूस 1 mm थिकनेस। तो कैसे रिड्यूस करना है? बाय फाइलिंग। ये जो ब्लैक स्पॉट है और रस्टेड पार्ट है इसको मतलब रिड्यूस करना है। सो हाउ वी विल रिड्यूस? वी हैव टू fix in the bench vise like this. Now, by using this flat file, you can file this flat surface like this. Like this. If there is some या अगर इसके बीच में थोड़ा सा रह गया है, ये जो फाइल की टिप में आप लोग को ऐसे करके इसको हटाना है, पूरा मतलब ये शाइनिंग होना चाहिए। तो ये दोनों साइड दोनों फ्लैट सरफेस ये शाइनिंग होना चाहिए। जब ये शाइनिंग होगा ये अपने आप 5 mm का हो चुका होगा। तो आप लोगों को मिल गया 48 into 48 mm स्क्वायर और 5 mm थिकनेस का मेटल पीस। आप लोगों को जो वर्क पीस में आप लोगों को चाहिए था, जो रिक्वायरमेंट है आपका टू प्रिपेयर स्क्वायर बेस पेपरवेट, आप लोगों को स्क्वायर बेस आप लोगों को मिल गया।
Any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Wait.
So after filing this four corner and these two flat surface, we got the metal piece after filing. So it should be signed. These two surface should be signed, and then we have to apply a chalk powder. So we have to bring a chalk piece and we have to wet it in the water, and then we have to rub on the surface of the one surface of the metal. Why we are using chalk? Because as a marking media, we have to use the chalk. So we have to rub a chalk piece on the surface of the metal. So keep it up to dry. After drying, it will seem like this. So we have to mark on the surface of this chalk side. So we have already the tools scriber. So we have to first make the center mark. Center mark we have to make, then we have to concide two diagonals on the surface of the metal. By the help of this scriber and steel rule. In this way, you will find the center. Here is center point. So we have to make the center mark by the help of this dot points. It is center points. So there are three types of points: dot points, center points, and prick points. So we have to use here dot points. The conical angle of the dot points is 60 degree when it is touched to the surface of the metal. Okay. So we have to make the dotted mark. How we have to make the dotted mark? By using this striking tools ball peen hammer. It is known as ball peen hammer. Why it is called ball peen hammer? Because its head is like a ball shape. That's why it is called ball peen hammer. This part, the part of the ball peen hammer, base, eye hole, head, inlet, and this one is called handle. Okay, and it is made from forged iron. It is made from forged iron. By the forging process, we have to make the ball peen hammer. So we have to make a dotted mark on the center like this on the surface of the anvil. Here there is one more tool I fixed. It is called anvil. On the surface of the anvil, we have to make the striking operation. Whatever the striking operation we have to do, we have to do on the surface of the anvil. This one is anvil. On the surface of the anvil, we have to put on the surface of the anvil. Then you have to keep like this. Then like this, you have to make the center mark. After the center mark, we have to do a circular hole on the center mark by the help of drill machine and drill bit.
Any question?
No, sir.
So good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon.
The students, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I think you all are fine.
Good afternoon, sir.
So you see, one query is inside of that video. Sir have already told there that is the center will mark by use your dot points or center points. Anybody? Can you tell me
So center punch.
why?
Because it made for that.
Sorry. What is the angle of center points? Listen, the angle of the center punch is 90 degree. So you have to mark the center by using your center punch because though it carries the 90 degree angle and you have to put the center on the center and strike by using a hammer. So it gives the deep and straight marks on the center of the workpiece so that during the drilling, the drill bit point will not slip away from the center and it will avoid the possibilities of that slippness. That's why you have to use the center points on the center of the workpiece before drilling a pressure. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any more doubt?
Shall I share the next video?
Okay, sir.
This one is sensitive drill machine. By using this sensitive drill machine, you have to make a circular hole on the metallic surface. You have done the marking already. Now you have to make the drill hole. So how you have to make the drill hole? This is the sensitive drill machine. There are many types of drill machine. So you have to use sensitive drill machine. जैसे कि पिलर ड्रिल मशीन, ट्विस्ट ड्रिल मशीन, सेंसिटिव ड्रिल मशीन, हैंड ड्रिल मशीन, तो बहुत सारे टाइप्स का ड्रिल मशीन है. सो यू हैव टू यूज हियर दिस सेंसिटिव ड्रिल मशीन. So these are the parts of the sensitive drill machine. This is called feed handle. By using this handle, you can give the cutting feed, and this is feed screw. How much cutting feed you have to give by this feed screw? You can give the cutting feed by like this. जितना आप लोग लूज करोगे इसको, ये इतना नीचे ये आके ये ड्रिलिंग कटिंग करेगा. So यह है कटिंग feed handle and feed screw. So these two feed handle and feed screw. इसको बोलते हैं ड्रिल चॉक. ये क्या है ड्रिल चॉक? इसमें एक कटिंग तो ड्रिल जो होगा ये तो अपने आप नहीं कटेगा. So we have to fix cutting tools in the drill machine. जो cutting tools fix होगा, ये कैसे fix होगा? On the drill chuck. In the drill chuck, inside the drill chuck, we have to fix a cutting tools. This name is drill bit. Its diameter is 5 mm. So आप लोगों को 5 mm diameter का एक drill hole इससे बनाना है. So इसलिए आप लोगों को 5 mm का ये जो drill bit आप लोगों को चाहिए. It is made from HSS, high speed steel से ये बना है. ये है, इसको बोलते हैं sand, fluid and cutting edge and cutting angle. ये है cutting edge और ये है cutting angle. ठीक है. और ये है, ये दोनों को बोलते हैं cutting angle. Each side is 59 degree when it is touched to the surface of the metal. ठीक है. Then we have to fix it by using this drill chop key. We have to lose this part. Okay, now you can tight it. You can remove this and you can tight it like this. You have to give it more tight. Then it will be fixed. It is fixed to the drill machine, sensitive drill machine and drill bit. Okay, this one is holding device. The holding device you use, it is used to hold the workpiece. Whatever the work is, you have to hold on this holding device. You have to hold. We have to give the now cutting feed. जितना आप लोगों को लूज करना है उतना आप लोगों को उतना ये ऊपर आप लोगों को इसको ये जो कटिंग फीड स्क्रू जो है फीड स्क्रू उतना आप लोगों को लूज करना है. जितना ये नीचे जाएगा उतना ये लूज होना चाहिए. और जहां पे सेंटर मार्क हुआ है उसी के ऊपर आप लोगों को इसको रखना है. अब ये हो गया. नाउ यू हैव टू टाइट फ्रॉम this side. There is a knot and here is also, look at here, here is also a tightening part. So these two you have to tight and then you have to do the operation. Now we have already fixed the workpiece on the holding device and now the cutting tools you have already fixed and we have to give the feed screw. इतना ही आप लोगों को फीड स्क्रू देना है, कितना, क्योंकि इतना ही नीचे जाएगा. 5 mm हमें इसके अंदर पुश कराना है. सो नाउ हियर इज ऑन बटन एंड द रेड वन इज ऑफ बटन. सो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू रन द मशीन. Look at here, the machine
The noise is coming
Now
from
you
some.
have to twist the thread handle. So to get the cutting thread,
It is coming from the video itself.
Okay, sir.
this one is the drill bit. It is throughout the metal piece. So ये जो होल आप लोगों को चाहिए था 5 mm का, ये हो गया. अभी मैं आपको अभी निकाल के मैं अभी आप लोगों को दिखाऊंगा. देखो इसमें कटिंग चिप्स लगा हुआ है, तो इसको अच्छी तरह से निकाल देना. और ये देखो ये जो होल है, ये होल आप लोगों को मिल गया. मतलब आप लोगों को बोर पार्ट जो है एयर बेस पेपर वेट का जो बेस है, आपको वो बेस का ये मिल गया, जिसके अंदर जो एक रॉड लगाना है. रॉड को कैसे लगाना है, रॉड आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी आप लोगों ने कटिंग करके रखा हुआ है, तो कैसे लगाना है अभी आप लोगों को बताएंगे नेक्स्ट प्रोसीजर में.
Okay, any doubt, the students? Any doubt? Let's.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so drill bit that is that you have already used there. That is angle is 118 degree. Is that clear? The drill bit which the sir have already used there, that angle is 118 degree and the shape is a twisted type of drill bit is used. So that twisted shape groove is known as flute. That flute is used for providing the coolant to the T-point, and through that flute also you have to remove the cutting chips from the drill hole to the outside. Is that clear? Or any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt, dear students?
No, sir. No, sir.
So please play the next video.
So this was the next last video of this experiment.
After marking, you have to make a drill hole. Drilling operation you have to do. Drilling operation by the help of drilling machine and drill bit. So drill machine क्या है? Drill machine you have to use here the sensitive drill machine you have to use here. Okay? By the using of sensitive drill machine you have to make a circular hole. Why you are doing the circular hole? Because we have to, our aim of the experiment is to prepare a square base paper roll. One rod, I have already told you, this one is 40 mm length we have to cut from the rod side, and its diameter is 6 mm, and the whole diameter will be 5 mm. So यह हम लोग क्यों यूज करते हैं? क्योंकि आप लोग को इसको इजीली हैंडल करने के लिए इसके अंदर एक रॉड फिक्स करना होगा. We have to attach these two parts. This whole part is known as bore and this part is called shaft. Bore and shaft we have to join or fit it together by applying the force fitting. So after make for drill hole, first we have to cut this round rod, which diameter is 5 mm. We have to cut it from the length 40 mm or 4 centimeter. 40 mm लेंथ में आप लोगों को कटिंग करना है. ऐसे एक मार्क यहाँ पे बनाना है 40 mm लेंथ में. Like this, you have to make a mark here, and again you have to bring the hacksaw. On the same process, you have to cut it. First, you have to make a mark, and so you have already, now you got 40 mm length and 6 mm diameter round rod. So now we have already got this rod 40 mm. This is 40 mm length and 6 mm diameter, and the diameter of the hole is 5 mm. Inside the 5 mm diameter, we have to enter the 6 mm rod. How it is possible? How we will enter the rod? तो ये कैसे फिक्स होगा? इसको फिक्स करने के लिए आप लोगों को क्या करना होगा हमें? तो हमें ये डायमीटर जो है, ये डायमीटर we have to reduce the diameter by using this flat file. Flat file, by using this flat file, we have to reduce the diameter of the rod. We have to make the post pit. We have to fix in a side because हमें इजी होगा फाइलिंग करने के लिए. कैसे? मतलब आप लोगों को इसको पूरा इस साइड से फाइलिंग कर सकते हो, इस साइड से कर सकते हो, ऐसे, और नीचे से भी कर सकते हो. मतलब चारों तरफ से राउंड करके इसको फाइलिंग करना है. क्यों हम लोग ये पूरा रॉड को फाइलिंग कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि साइमल्टेनियसली ये होल की डायमीटर जितनी है, पूरा ये रॉड का डायमीटर उतना ही रहेगा. हमें
Hello, any doubt? The students? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt. Okay, sir. Video part is over. Now you show that PPT, award that certification, every details. I think you have already shown the things.
Yes, sir, that has already been discussed. Okay.
Okay, sir. Then that after then that is up to you whether you have to wind up these classes here or.
So there is nothing left. Okay. So student, in the next class, I shall take your quiz. Then you have to make a model. Okay. Physical model with the help of the cardboard, having dimension same, whatever it is in the you have shown in the PPT. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So keep ready your cardboard with you, right? So in the next class, you have to make a physical model of this paperweight, and I shall take your one quiz, and you have to write a report. Okay. You have to write a small report. Roll number 21.
Rohan Mehta. What is his behavior?
I am saying.
सर ये हम लोग के क्लास का नहीं है.
सर ये हमारे क्लास का नहीं है.
हम लोग के सेक्शन का नहीं है.
सर ये कोई दूसरा है, दूसरा सेक्शन का है.
तो ये भी हम लोग के क्लास नहीं है.
ये भी नहीं है सर हमारे क्लास का.
तो ये भी हमारे क्लास का नहीं है सर.
ये क्लास में नहीं है.
ये
सर लगता है कोई लिंक को सर कोई दे दिया है किसी को. और
सर कोई
सर आप क्लासरूम में जो लिंक एक एक्टिव कर दीजिए, उससे सिर्फ क्लासरूम के स्टूडेंट ही आ
Yes, sir.
पाएंगे।
क्लासरूम में सर एक बार एक्टिव कर दीजिए एक लिंक।
Okay. Now let me take your attendance. Okay.
ओके
यस सर।
ये सर रास्ता भी हमारे क्लास का नहीं है।
So roll number 742.
Present, sir.
Forty-four, 45,
प्रेजेंट सर।
46, 47, 48, 47 present.
Yes, sir. 47
48. Roll number 48, 49,
प्रेजेंट सर।
सर एक माइक ऑफ कर।
51,
प्रेजेंट सर।
52,
प्रेजेंट सर।
53,
प्रेजेंट सर।
55, 56,
Present, sir.
58,
Present, sir.
61,
Present, sir.
63,
Present, sir.
64,
Present, sir.
65,
सर 748 प्रेजेंट है सर, वो चैट बॉक्स में लिखा है 748।
748.
यस सर।
Okay, done. Thank you.
सर कोई नया लिंक दे दीजिए सर क्लास का।
Yes, I will tell you. Yes, yes.
सर लिंक नहीं सर, आप क्लासरूम में ही एक्टिव करिए सर, सिर्फ क्लासरूम के स्टूडेंट आ पाएंगे।
Okay, okay, okay. So screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Roll number 66,
Yes, sir.
यस
67,
यस सर।
roll number 70,
प्रेजेंट सर।
71,
अरे भाई कौन हो?
सर उसको किक कर दीजिए सर।
सर आप सत्यव्रत को होस्ट बना दीजिए, वो किक कर देगा उनको।
779 कम बोलो।
Satyabrat. Actually, I am not the host of this meeting. Okay, Tarak Shah sir is the host.
ओके सर।
सर आप आज ले लीजिए सर।
सर
फिर वो
हाँ,
रोल नंबर नोट कीजिए।
Roll number 72,
Present, sir.
सर 771 प्रेजेंट सर।
772 present.
say okay, done. 773, 75,
प्रेजेंट सर।
76,
प्रेजेंट सर।
78,
यस सर।
79,
प्रेजेंट सर।
roll number 80,
प्रेजेंट सर।
85,
Present, sir.
89,
प्रेजेंट
87,
Present, sir.
89,
प्रेजेंट सर।
roll number 90, 91,
Present, sir.
92,
Present, sir.
97, 98,
प्रेजेंट सर।
99, row 99, row 801,
एब्सेंट सर।
सर आप फिर से पूछिए सर, ये कोई और बोल रहा है सर ऑप्शन।
भाई जो भी हो मत करो, डोंट डिस्टर्ब द क्लास मैन।
क्लास डिस्टर्ब मत कर भाई, अटेंडेंस चल रहा है अच्छे से चलने दे।
7:45.
7:45 सांद्रा
ज्यादा बोल रहा
सुन, ज्यादा मत बोल, ठीक है? ढूंढने में टाइम नहीं लगेगा।
भाई बताऊं तू हर्षित
ऑफलाइन वाले हैं, गारंटी।
रोल नंबर भी है।
ऑफलाइन
रोल
में
नंबर
उतर रहे
लिख दो,
हो
रोल नंबर
अरे
5122 जरा मिलना कॉलेज में।
मिल लेना भाई
रोल नंबर 799.
यस सर।
801. 802.
प्रेजेंट सर।
804.
प्रेजेंट सर।
806.
प्रेजेंट सर।
808.
प्रेजेंट सर।
रोल नंबर 810.
Present, sir.
811.
Yes, sir.
यस सर
12.
प्रेजेंट सर।
14.
14 present, sir.
15.
Present, sir.
Roll number 16.
प्रेजेंट सर।
17.
Present, sir.
18.
प्रेजेंट सर।
19.
प्रेजेंट सर।
21.
प्रेजेंट सर।
22.
प्रेजेंट सर
23.
प्रेजेंट सर।
24. Roll 24.
प्रेजेंट सर।
24.
प्रेजेंट सर।
25.
Present, sir.
26.
प्रेजेंट सर।
27.
प्रेजेंट सर।
28.
28 present, sir.
29.
Present, sir.
Roll 30.
प्रेजेंट सर।
31.
Present, sir.
32.
यस सर
33. 35. Roll 35. 36. 36. 48.
प्रेजेंट सर।
49.
प्रेजेंट सर।
Roll 40.
प्रेजेंट सर।
41.
प्रेजेंट सर।
43.
प्रेजेंट सर।
45.
प्रेजेंट सर।
46. 48.
प्रेजेंट सर।
49.
सर 46 प्रेजेंट सर। सर
हाँ?
46 प्रेजेंट। 46
46%. Okay.
सर 33 प्रेजेंट।
33.
745 मिल लियो
Okay. 49.
797 सर
851.
प्रेजेंट सर।
52.
Present, sir.
53. 54. 55.
Present, sir.
59.
Present, sir.
57.
Present, sir.
60. 61.
प्रेजेंट सर।
63.
यस सर
प्रेजेंट सर। सर 860 प्रेजेंट सर।
Yeah?
860 प्रेजेंट सर।
7.
सर 860।
860%. Okay, done.
सर 864 प्रेजेंट।
And done.
64 absent sir।
867.
Present, sir.
868.
Present, sir.
69.
यस सर
प्रेजेंट सर।
70.
प्रेजेंट सर।
69 प्रेजेंट सर।
69%. Okay, 70%. 71.
प्रेजेंट सर।
72.
प्रेजेंट सर।
75.
प्रेजेंट सर।
76.
Present, sir.
Anyone left?
सर 797 प्रेजेंट।
797.
सर
Okay.
824 ने सर प्रेजेंट बोला है चैट बॉक्स में सर
सर 864 absent।
824 present.
सर 833 प्रेजेंट।
833.
सर 755।
We're done. 833 done.
सर 824 सर उसने चैट बॉक्स में लिखा है 824
824 done.
सर 755।
Those who have given the attendance, then you can leave. 755 done.
सर नेक्स्ट क्लास में सर न्यू लिंक वो
थैंक यू सर।
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thank you.
भाई VS और
सर एक बार 748 चेक कर लीजिए ना, मार्क किया है कि नहीं? 748
Sir, 790.
790.
सर 863 863
सर 748 एक बार चेक कर
Done,
लीजिए।
done.
748
748.
All have been marked absent.
Sir, 790.
748 done. Okay, you can leave.
थैंक यू सर।
गाइस सॉन्ग सुनते हुए जाओ प्लीज सब लोग।
बाय सर।
और बताओ तुम लोगों को लिंक कहाँ से मिला?
भाई मिलता रहता है।
अरे भाई तू वो है कौन?
अबे अटेंडेंस में क्या
तुम
क्यों
लोग क्या
डिस्टर्ब कर?
मंदाकिनी के क्लास से हो क्या? मंदाकिनी लियोनी ये क्या?
नहीं ब्रो,
भाई
हम लोग
किसी के भी class में हो, तुमको मतलब है?
NIT से NIT वो फ्रेंड लोग लिंक दिया था।
NIT का फुल फॉर्म पता है?
NIT से होता तो ऐसा करता भी नहीं तू।
अबे NIT में एडमिशन हो जाए तो NIT का सुनो, NIT का फुल फॉर्म सुनो,
मिलना कॉलेज में। तू गेयर में आ गया है भाई, कॉलेज
नंगा इंस्टीट्यूट टेक्नोलॉजी।
नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी
नंगा, तुम लोग का नंगा वाला है।
तुम कॉलेज मिलना, तुम आते आते भाई तुमसे मिलेंगे। 745